welcome to another episode of Black Lightning's Recharge. Today, we're going to be talking about Thunder from Black Lightning, aka Anissa Pierce. I'm going to bring just a little quick facts about Anissa. John's going to give some comic book facts about Anissa, and we're going to talk about our favorite moments about Anissa from Black Lightning. All right, starting off, 23 years old, med student, teacher at Garfield High.
Oh, not to mention she's thicker than a Snickers
She
bar.
is thicker than she should be. Aside from being, all-around student, all-around badass, she is also an activist in Freeland, protesting the 100 because they are bringing harm to her community. All right, she's had enough of this. She's getting too old for this. So she's basically the TV version of Black Lives Matter.
So all the social conscious issues, all the news headlines that we see nowadays, she pretty much embodies that and conveys that on the screen as they happen live.
That's right. So before we go too further into this, let's bring in the comic books. So Thunder is an actual character from the comics, of course. In the Black Lightning mythos and the DC mythos, she was real. Not too many people know about her. So I'm gonna turn it over to John. Let us know what we need to know about Thunder. In comparison from TV show to the comics.
First question: was she that thick in the comics?
Yes. Indeed, she was.
Yeah, go to All-State voice.
So,
She'd be a good head.
so one of the things I want to say off the jump is from Thunder's first appearance in the comics, the TV show gets it right. She is eager to get involved. She can't stand by and let her community fall apart. Now, in the comics, they don't go into like social issues and black issues and stuff like that, because when she first appeared, it was the Outsiders. But one of the main differences from the comics and the show is she already has her powers. She was, a born meta, and we are given backstory when we first meet her that her and her father made a deal. He didn't want her to be a crime fighter, but he said, if you graduate from college, then you can be a crime fighter. And she couldn't wait so much to the point where on the night of graduation, she put on a suit and she was like, let's get it. That to me, when I see her in the first episode of the show, that's such a strong comparison, because it says to me that the showrunners, they got it right. They knew what kind of character Thunder was just off of the Outsiders alone.
And this shows actually, love for the source material as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
They went into the source material, and not only did they mine it to its best, but they enhanced it.
All right, you know what I want to get to. Let's get to those powers.
Mm-hmm.
So far, what we've seen with her power set, do they stack up to what they are in the comics?
So I'm not gonna lie, and for those of you all who saw our reviews, you knew that I had a concern when they first showed off Thunder's powers that they weren't going to do them to the accuracy of the comics. It's a 1-for-1.
Okay.
They pretty much get it right in the show. How she can change her density. She's not just super strong. She can change her density. The show even goes further, like I said, with the enhancement by making it more biological. Showing that she has to breathe a certain way to use her powers. I like the way she trained with them as well. I have not read every comic book Thunder has ever appeared in, but I don't ever remember training montages. But, like that first issue of Outsiders, she does go out and she does put on a costume and she becomes a hero until Roy Harper comes in and says, I'm forming a team, I want you on it. And she joins that team because she wants more experience as a hero.
Well, I think she got Roy's intentions wrong. Roy came with her and said, I have a position on my staff.
I think that was just you.
But
far cry from the Roy Harper in the CW shows right now, who just gets kidnapped by loser villains and.
Anyway,
So let's go around.
Well, the last question I have for you is just clarity's sake. You said she could change her density. Does that mean she can get lighter or just more dense?
It's just more dense. She
Okay.
she goes more on the heavy side. I think the lightest she can get is going back to her normal weight.
Okay. Cool.
So let's get to the knit and grit. Let's go around and give our favorite Thunder moments. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first. Honestly, the interaction with her and Grace Joy.
I love me some Grace Choi.
Grace Choi is that character. Yeah.
We need more of that.
More specifically, that was when they were dressed up in that. You talk about when they were dressed up in their outfits.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God! Oh, I had to watch that in the room by myself. For research purposes. What about you? What was your favorite
I
moment?
have a lot of favorite moments, but man, I'm gonna sneak one in here. All right, just get out the way. All right. First time she put on that costume with the wig, like that was straight out of like you said, out of the comic book.
Yeah.
And it looked it kind of looked ridiculous, but she made it work.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't care. But that actually leads into my actual fave was her fight with Black Lightning.
Oh God! Oh,
Because not only was he throwing the lightning, she was taking it and throwing them blows back.
like she was fighting him like a regular dude in the streets. like hold my purse. Like he called her the B word. Like she was putting hands on her. It's like, oh, I'm sorry, Dad, but you should have known better. What about you? What was your favorite?
So he took my moment, which was the classic costume, but that's fine. I got another moment, the Thunder Booty rap.
Oh! Yes, I almost forgot about that.
Never forget. Never forget.
She went viral.
Shout out to that dude who came up with the Thunder Booty rap.
And you know you're from Atlanta.
Exactly.
You got
We know.
We know you. We know you rep Edgewood. Come on.
As a matter of fact, I'm gonna make a bold claim. Come on the show. Come on our show next week.
I know you.
Start up. Come
Tell
on.
the process you went through to create your
Exactly.
Let me guess. Eat her or call a pop?
I'm thinking fourth ward.
I have a lot of favorite Thunder moments because I believe that she held it down this season. One of the light was her interaction with the girl we call Ant Farm,
Yeah.
and how she sat her down and was like, "Hey, this is real life. You got these powers for a reason." But one of my favorite breakout moments is her and Jefferson go raid this warehouse.
Yeah.
And Jefferson starts to get handled.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden she come out of nowhere like, I got you, Pops. Sonic, boom, and dropping people with machine guns like they ain't nothing.
I believe that's the episode that he did the electric disc and she was actually like jumping off of him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. Oh, and then when Jefferson was getting held up by Tobias.
In the food.
It's cool. First of all, she was handling her fight. She was messing on Reptile Girl up and whooping her ass. She was giving her a lesson in ass whooping. Like, it was beautiful. And while Jefferson is getting scrubbed up by Tobias and Cool Runnings, she was like, baby, I'm going down. She comes running out of nowhere and slides in and saves him at the last minute. So that was my peak favorite moment right there.
Yeah. All right. You got a lot of them in.
So-
a lot of favorite moments from Thunder.
As far as next season go, what do you guys want to see from Thunder?
I want to see more training with Black Lightning because those action scenes, like you just mentioned, a lot of them they were pretty good. I want to see them step it up though. A little bit more training, a little bit more out in the field action, and possibly, like I keep alluding to this, I think Black Lightning may take a back seat at some point, and she's going to have to step it up in the field. So her actually taking a leadership role.
What about you?
This isn't fair, but I would like to see more Grace Joy. I would like to see their interaction. They work great as a couple, and
Even as friends.
exactly. And let's be honest, Thunder needs that kind of Lois Laney sidekickish type person for her outside of the family.
I still think Grace Joy was stronger than Lois Lane. Like she was more.
Yeah, but I mean, in the sense that someone she can talk to that's not related by blood, that
Somebody
she can
that
confide in.
changed her to humanity. Well, keeps her grounded in reality.
Exactly.
What about you? What do you want to see?
So I don't think we're gonna get this in season 2, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Like they made some allusions to it in season 1. I want to see some form of the roots being planted for the outsiders. And I think that she would be the leader. I have a feeling they're planting the seeds for the outsiders, and she would be the leader.
She would have to be the leader.
Okay.
Like,
And I would love to see that too. I think that she's more than capable. I think there are some growing pains that she needs to experience. And that's what I want to see. I want to see her go out by herself and make those mistakes because as long as Jefferson's there, she's not going to learn the lessons she needs to learn. And I also want to see her, train Ant Farm. I believe that she'll be suitable for it. I think, like you said, Jefferson needs to take a back seat to figure out what's wrong with him. While Gamby works on her suit, she can be showing her because before her powers even emerged, she was always a fighter.
Right.
And she can show, and we already know Ant Farm can kind of throw hands, but still, it's like Dick Grayson and Damien. Like Damien knows how to fight, but he's still a kid.
Right.
he lacks self-control.
Exactly, and with Ant Farm being so young, it'll be nice that person to come up under her. It's like, hey, I had trouble controlling my stuff. Let me show you. And since they're closer in age, it's more relatable.
Right.
But that's what I want to see.
Okay. Yeah, because at first I thought I would see Jefferson training Ant Farm more, but now you put it like that, as far as being more relatable in age, she would probably come off as a better teacher.
Exactly.
So that pretty much wraps up our take on Thunder for this episode of Recharge. Catch us for our next episodes where we talk about more characters from the Black Lightning TV show. We're going to break them down and talk a little bit more about what we want to see from them next season. Stay engaged, stay tuned. Check out more content. We have Concession Stand. We have Inside the Ass Whooping. We have Casting Call, where we cast or recast some of your favorite movies or TV shows.
With some of our favorite actors like Donnie Yen.
Donnie Yen is up on the list as being a favorite actor for someone.
Also in the comments, let us know your favorite, Anissa moments. Maybe we missed something. And stay tuned next week as we're going to talk about.
We'll let you know when we get there.
Okay.
But we will actually, just throwing this out there right now, it's kind of early, we'll be at Dragon Con coming up. So, come check out our panel. We have a panel called Inside the Ass Whooping. Or actually, was it Back Alley Beatdowns?
It may be Back Alley Beatdowns.
All right.
And look out for us too because we may also be on the Black Lightning panel.
Right. So, subscribe, let us know your favorite Thunder moments, what you like about Thunder or Anissa. And if you agree that she's thick, let us know in the comments.
And until next time, find your nearest light socket to help yourself recharge.
Thunder Booty.